Alrighty. Hi everyone. Happy Wednesday and welcome to Teahouse Mimic's monthly one shot or our TRPG one shots. Today we're going to be playing a Daggerheart one shot hosted by our lovely guest DM Mateo. Before I pass it over, though, I have a few quick little announcements. First up, next Monday at 8/7 Central will be the return of our Echoes in the Gray City campaign, Cold and Flu season pending, hosted by DM. And next Wednesday will be our monthly pickup D&D session hosted by me. We'd also like to give a quick shout out to Totomori for all the music that you hear before, during, and after our stream, as well as TTRPG swag for all of our merch. If you want a cool hat like this or a cool sweatshirt like Matty's wearing, check it out. And finally, do you want to sign up for events and get announcements as soon as we have them? Yes? Well, then I have incredible news for you. We have a Discord channel. That's where we have our signups, announcements, and so much more. And if you're not already in the Discord, what are you doing? And there should be links in the chat below as well as just on our Twitch page. And yeah, with that, I will shut up and hand it over to Mateo.
Okay. So today we're going to be doing an introduction to Daggerheart. It's not going to be like a full campaign session. There's a lot of things that we would do collaboratively and build a world and just kind of wing most of the story. Instead, I've got a little pre-written adventure. It's got hard points we're going to be going through. We have a time limit, so we're just going to try to have fun in between the combats and challenges and things like that. The story today is going to be about these two neighboring nations, the industrial smoke-choked realm of Ironburn, filled with metal tinkering clanks, merchants. They are very much into building themselves up and expanding their nation, whereas the neighboring country of Whisperwood is quite the opposite. It's a verdant forest of tree folk, animal people, fairies, just kind of living on their own. They are ruled loosely by Queen Edelyn in the city of Glimmergrove, but they supposedly have a truce between these two nations, but the story is going to start with the truce being broken. There's rumors of clanks pushing into the ancient forest. Queen Edelyn has put out a call, since there is no, say, formal big military, so she's put out a call for any adventurers who would like to help by going and exploring this rumor, seeing if the clanks are indeed pushing in, hopefully stopping them or bringing back some kind of information. The story today is going to begin with you all arriving at Glimmergrove, and before you is this gigantic stone and wood building, and it's not like cut blocks. It looks like just giant rocks were placed together, but in such a way that it can make this magnificent castle. As you enter in, you are greeted by a grasshopper kind of looking ferryman, and he's wearing a very fine suit. He takes all your information, which is where we're going to do our character introductions. As you enter, you're going to tell us who you are, why you're here, what you look like. We're going to start with probably the easiest one for story. Matty, explain your character and why you are helping the queen.
Of course. Treehopper is also a fairy, but he resembles more of a praying mantis, kind of the color of dead grass. He stands 7 feet tall, and he actually serves as a sort of a bodyguard to the fairy court in general. So I imagine he may already be there or may have been one of the first to arrive. Um, but he stands unarmored, dead grass colored, freaky ass bug eyes, 7 feet tall, massive battle axe. And he is
Nice
there
there.
to carry out the court's will.
Followed behind Matty is Meg playing Miris.
Hey, so Miris is a shadowy figure, kind of always hanging to the side. She has a pointed face and lavender skin with a slight point to her ear. She's descended from celestials. She wears a dark pink coat. She has white flowing hair, and wisps of shadows seem to play around her. And she's here because the queen has a fabulous wardrobe. But
So you're
also,
thinking
she'd never tell you this, but she just really wants to get a better class of people around her in her life.
Well, you could do better than this group. Followed behind Meg,
I'm
Han
working my
playing.
way up the ladder.
There you go.
Han.
Han.
Me?
Yeah.
Who, me? You see a satyr who's about 5'4" with blonde hair, very tan skin, and blonde fur as well. She's kind of decked out in gold accents, and she says, "I'm here because my village was attacked by clanks when I was a young child, and I just want to provide my assistance to defend this beautiful, beautiful country."
Kathryn playing Morven.
Okay, so yeah, Morven is a enoki-shaped mushroom fungal druid, and she's warden of the elements and is always covered in earth and just always felt a deep connection to those around her, since she can connect with all of them through the ground. So she just really wants to help the queen protect what they have.
And Nick playing Bitsy.
Bitsy is a fairy, and she is very small, about 2 feet, as small as you can get for a fairy, and very round, with very round wings. She's got a black and gold coloring to her, and a big old stinger booty, of course. And
What about that bass,
Bitsy
baby?
is excited to be here because Bitsy has a hive that she needs to protect, and she's always down to protect another queen like her.
Aw.
Yeah, it's queen.
Yes, Queen Bee.
So Queen Edelyn, I thank you for heeding my call, my dear friends, my dear Treehopper. The message has only come in a few days ago, and here you are already. But I must press that we move quickly. If indeed the Clanks are encroaching on our territory, it could be the first signs of war. With that in mind, you must be diplomatic, or you must quell any sort of uprising entering our area.
Okay.
Be you ready?
Yes, my lady.
Be ready.
Excellent. She asks if you need anything, provisions, weapons.
Well, I'll take some new steel if you're handing it out.
Yeah, and she doesn't have anything that's particularly special, but if you need a sword or a bow or anything like that, she has and can provide.
Nice. I'm just gonna take like the nicest looking daggers and just that's gonna be my daggers for this trip.
Yeah. Sneak a couple of daggers onto your person, not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take some provisions with me. I want to be prepared.
Sure.
Like foods.
Maybe a health potion or two.
Yes, so everyone should start with one potion either for health or for stress. That should already be on your character sheet.
Excellent.
But if you're ready, she is eager to rush you out and get cracking on this rumor.
Ready
Let's
to
get to it.
go.
Let's do it.
Excellent. The scent of fresh pine and dew greets you as you step from the paved courtyard of Glimmergrove and into the living forest. You spend a day venturing out, beams of sunlight mingled with motes of fairy light almost guiding you along worn dirt trails. Suddenly the tranquil hush shatters, and a distant crack, wham, timbers crashing downward. A small fox girl runs towards you, stopping, frightened, then turns and bolts into the brush. Before you, trunks tear apart, roots upheave, and gears grind as tree chopper clanks tear down the forest without empathy, their arms ending in roaring chainsaws. So we are entering our first combat. There are 4 of these tree chopper clanks. They have a difficulty of 11, which is the number you'd have to hit in order to start damaging them. And they are interested in nothing but destruction. So the way initiative works for this game is there is no order. The good guys get to go until either you miss, you roll with fear, or I spend one of my fear to take control. Those in the game can see on the tabletop that I have these 5 little skulls. I start with 5 fear. I can get more. I can spend them to get less. But you all have a visual of how much fear I have at any time.
Cool. Thank you.
Excellent.
You all, of course, have hope as your expenditures, and you can gain hope by rolling. You can gain hope from other ways, long rests, short rests, helping each other out. But with these 4 chainsaw armed clanks in front of you, who would like to take the lead?
Treehopper would immediately go to interpose himself between the clanks and the rest of the party and just try and get big and make some space.
Excellent. So at the point of discovering these clanks, they are currently at a range of far. We have for us a distance meter on the side. You can move up from where you're at to very close from yourself, which is about 10 feet away. Any further than that, if you still want to do an action, you'd have to make an agility roll to make sure you don't trip or fall or things like that. But again, you have as many turns as you want. So if you just want to run up to them and then end your turn and see if you want to take a second turn or if somebody else wants to take a turn.
Sounds great to me.
You're going to run right on up.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah, charging straight in.
Does anyone else want to do anything as Treehopper's running forward?
Yes, I would like to shadowy make my way to the very close range as well, and I'm gonna spend a hope to cast Rain of Blades.
Oh.
And spellcast roll. I don't have advantage or disadvantage, so just hit roll, right?
Correct. And we'd like to tell the class what Rain of Blades does.
So Rain of Blades conjures throwing blades made of shadow for flavor that strike out at all targets within the very close range. And targets you succeed against take D8 plus 2 magic damage using your proficiency. So my spellcast roll was a 21.
Okay. So you run forward, putting yourself about halfway between you and the clanks, which does put you into about very close range. And you summon these magical daggers to fly out, and it hits all of them.
So they take... Were they vulnerable by any chance? I don't know what would make a thing vulnerable.
Mostly you have to make them vulnerable.
Got it. Okay. So that does... This spell does have a feature if they're vulnerable. We'll do the regular damage roll since they're not. And that's 7 points of damage?
7
or
beats.
not point.
Not points of damage, but 7 beats their minor threshold into major damage. So they do take
Ooh.
2 health damage each. That is a lot of damage. Also, because you rolled, your hope was higher, you gain a hope.
So I just earned back the hope that I spent. Yay!
You sure did.
Yeah.
This is fun.
All right. Who's acting now?
I would love to send a bolt beacon at them.
Okay.
So sending a bolt of shimmering light towards them, and it says make a spell cast roll against them.
And that's up to far range, right?
Yes, up to far range.
Which they are.
Let's see.
That is a success with hope. So you also gain a hope and roll your damage.
Okay. And then let me gain my hope and roll my damage. I lost. There it go. There it is. Okay.
5 is not enough to do major damage. Are you hitting one more towards the center or off to the side?
One towards the set. The two of you have gone kind of towards the sides, correct? Or
I have like bull rushed for the center
you've gone for the
to try to
center.
to try to occupy as many of them as possible.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go the opposite direction. That Eurus went.
Hit one on the far end?
Yes.
Okay. So you smack one off to the far side, and you see as the bolt targets his chest and just pushes into him, he starts glowing with this weird light. And he's got these chainsaw hands. He can't hold himself, but he's wondering what's going on. He is now vulnerable, which means anyone attacking him has advantage.
What?
At which point, I'm going to spend one of my fear because I would like to go. And I'm going to have one on the opposite end. He is actually going to run forward a bit, but towards the side, and he's going to use his chainsaw arms to cut down a tree.
Oh no.
For those of you in the group who have not moved forward at all, you're all going to have to make a let's see here, agility reaction roll. Now, the special thing about reaction rolls is they do not generate fear or hope. So if you go to the top of your sheet and just hit whatever your agility is, we'll see if this hits you.
I immediately have a feel free to negate this if you'd like. I have an ability that says if an ally within very close range would take damage, if I'm a fairy, can I count a tree as an ally to get in front of this?
No, unfortunately not. The tree will be
Damn it.
falling.
Okay.
Good try though.
Well, now is the I'm so sorry, is the one that's vulnerable in very close range to me?
You moved forward halfway?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all within very close.
Okay, great. So they're all in the very close. I would like to cast Rain of Blades again then.
We
So he
will
can take some.
after we do this save.
Great.
So we should have 3 people that haven't moved forward yet. I see Nicole has rolled her agility. Han has rolled agility. And I believe it would be Kathryn is still back, right?
Yeah, and I don't know which one to roll for agility.
At the top of your character sheet, the very first one should say agility, right next to strength and finesse.
I'm not seeing it in there.
I'll send you a screenshot.
Sure.
Okay.
It's among the abilities at the top.
The very top numbers, yep.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
No.
It is a +1 and an agility.
No.
Click on it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And then it should just say roll.
Yeah.
Oh, and it comes up different colors based on how high your roll is. That's fun.
It comes up different colors based on whether you rolled with hope or fear.
Oh, even funner.
But again,
So which one's which?
hope and fear don't work on reaction rolls, but the gold is with hope and the blue is with fear.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled with fear.
How do you choose again? Oh, I see.
Or you don't choose.
Oh, you don't choose. It's already chosen for you. I knew that.
Whichever number is higher. So if you see on Nicole's roll, the
Gotcha.
12 was the higher, and on Han's roll,
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll see what Kathryn rolls.
Dope.
It acted like it went through, but I'm not seeing it show up in the chat the way theirs did.
Did you get like a little pop-up kind of in the bottom left of the screen?
Yes.
And then there's like you have to actually click like another thing that says roll, I think, to actually roll it,
Yeah.
and then it didn't still pop up. Huh.
Mm-mm.
Weird.
Oh, is it because you somehow have your character sheet set to private, so we
Oh,
can't see
you
what your
sneaky
rolls
sneak.
are?
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to fix that and I
Yeah. Let's see.
couldn't
Is
figure.
that something you
It's
have to-
okay. This is a learning
Yeah,
channel.
we're learning. We're all learning. Is this something you'd have to fix on Demiplane or Roll20?
I looked on
Right.
both, but
Yeah, it's the same.
Says manage visibility by adjusting settings in the Roll20 journal.
Roll20 journal. Okay.
Anyone watching knows more about Roll20 than
Okay.
we're
We're back
now.
Okay, woo!
Hey.
Got this.
Are we back? We're back.
We back.
So Kathryn's going to roll manually. She rolled 2d12. She got an 8 and a 3. She gets a +1 for her agility, so that's a total of 12. The 8 is higher, so it's a 12 with hope. However, this is a reaction, so you don't gain hope on here. However, the DC I was looking for was a 15.
Oh no.
So you got hit, Han got hit, but Nicole managed to dodge out of the way of this tree. The tree is going to do a D10 physical damage. So for the two of you that got hit, I rolled a maximum of 10 damage. Kathryn, that is right in the middle for your major damage. So you take 2 health points of damage. You can spend 1 armor to reduce that to 1 health point if you'd like.
Yes, I'll do that.
Topaz, same for you. That is your major damage. So you take 2 HP, but you can spend 1 of your armor points to negate 1 damage and make that just 1 hit point of damage.
I'll take the whole hit.
Take both of them. All right.
Question.
Yeah.
I have a feature where are they within close range to me?
Yeah, you're all right next to each other. You're all very close.
So I can hex. So when a creature causes me or an ally within close range to mark any number of hit points, I can mark a stress to hex them. Action and damage rolls against a hexed creature gain a bonus equal to your tier, which I'm not sure what that is.
I've not played or seen The Witch yet. This is testing content.
We're learning. We're learning here too. Okay, so
We're all learning today.
can I potentially mark a stress to hex?
I'm going to take a look at your character sheet. What is that ability called?
Hex.
Hex, all right.
It's called witch, I guess. Or it's under
She's a
class
hex
feature.
girl.
Class feature.
Witch, class feature, hex.
Yeah, there we go.
When a creature causes you or an ally within close range to mark any number of hit points, which has happened, you can mark a stress to hex them. I'm assuming them means the creature that caused the damage.
Correct.
Action and damage rolls against the hex creature gain a bonus equal to your tier. So you are tier 1. So basically, this is kind of like when in D&D terms, this would be like marking your target.
Okay.
Which would means whenever I'm assuming you, since you are the one hexing them, whenever you do an attack or a damage against this hexed creature, you would get a +1 to your attacks and your damage.
Cool. I would like to do that if possible.
Okay.
Are we sure it doesn't apply to everybody?
It doesn't specify who gets the bonus. It just says action and damage rolls against the creature. So that could be potentially everybody. So we're all on the same page. I'm going to pop it into the Roll20. But yeah, let's go with that for now, and we'll see when the book comes out what it says.
Dope.
Oh yeah.
So I have marked which creature that was. He's the one that felled the tree.
Yeah.
But after bad guys go, it switches back over to the good guys. So who would like to go next?
Should we see a map or anything?
It's really free range. We have 3 people that are still in the starting area where the tree just fell. We have, was it Meg who ran forward, Miris?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're about halfway, and then all the way up is Treehopper.
I think it's time for Treehopper to start beating ass, if I'm honest.
All right, Treehopper, start eating at, you said eating?
Eating.
Eating, beating.
With a B.
No, the bee is behind you. Bitsy just dodged the tree.
Yeah. So
What would Treehopper like to do?
I would love to just like take a swing at the closest guy with my axe. You know?
All right, there's 2 right in the middle, right in front of you.
Hell yeah! Then I am fucking cleaving. Let's do this.
Getting some cleavage.
We can't add our experiences to attack rolls, right? It's only for like trait checks.
You can, if the experience is related to attacking, it's going to cost you a hope to get a +2 to the attack roll. Do you have a experience that would relate to you swinging on people? I think you do.
I would use my I wasn't supposed to live this long anyways trait
You just
to be
go
like
in there and wreck it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you'd like to spend a hope, you can get a +2 to this attack roll on top of any other bonuses.
I'm doing it. So I'll get a +4.
Sweet.
Okay.
Go Treehopper.
18.
Yeah. Again, their difficulty's only 11, so you crush that attack. Go ahead and roll damage.
12 damage.
And 12 damage is above their major and into severe. You just plant your axe into this guy. He can't get his chainsaws up fast enough. You just split them straight down the middle and both halves fall down.
Hell yeah. Do I get a hope back for rolling
get a hope.
on the attack roll?
You get a hope back because you rolled with hope.
Hell yeah. Okay.
All right. Is anyone not gone yet? Who would like to go?
Okay, I would like to, or Morven would like to, unleash chaos, with a
Chaos
spellcast
Unleash.
roll.
Visual. Morven would like to unleash chaos.
Very casually.
Maybe. Whatever.
But we'll see if we can use that to get rid of some of our chainsaw guys.
You got 3 left. One of them is glowing. One of them is hexed. And then one of them is in front of Treehopper, so they're dead anyway.
Okay.
Just a little
And
chaos
so
as a tree.
for rolling for this one then, is it just the same, the 2d12?
Yeah, so which one would you like to attack?
I would like to attack. Wait, you said there's one hexed, one glowing, and then
There-
what was
Yeah,
it?
there's a glowing one that's at far distance. There's one in front of Treehopper that's at far distance, and then there's a hexed one that's at close distance.
That's
I
all
would
it
like
is.
the glowing one.
Right?
He's
And
got
how are you attacking? Spell, weapon?
Um,
Is Unleash Chaos an attack you have?
yeah, is this spell I have? Is that the same
Okay.
thing?
Sure.
Or is that different than an attack?
You pull out your
Um,
Chaos Emerald and stop time.
Um, I feel like it would be like kind of like making the earth rumble. Since I'm a warden of the elements, I feel like that's something I could do with my
Sure.
feet and just kind of like toss them around, and try to like fling them at each other. But I think I'd like to target the glowing one.
So you place a number of tokens equal to your spellcaster trait on this card. So there are 2 tokens on this card. Are you going to use one or both tokens for this attack?
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I would do one, I think.
Just the one? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to make a regular roll, which is the 2d12. Your spellcaster's +2 to this. And if you hit, you're going to do a d10 worth of damage.
Okay. So I start with that.
Hey, but that's
Okay,
great.
so fun new mechanic. You rolled the same number on both dice, which means, first of all, you get a hope.
Yay!
Okay.
Second of all, if you have any stress, you can clear 1 stress. And
Stress, Kathryn.
you not only do you do the maximum damage, which is a 10, you get to roll an extra roll on top of that. So roll 1d10 and add that to the 10 you've already got.
Nice.
Okay. So you said 1d10?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's another max. You did 20 damage.
Okay.
You just reach out and feel the earth moving towards them. It's bumping up as it like a tremor under the ground. And when it gets up to him, the earth just opens up and swallows this clank underneath, pulls it down to the point where you can't even tell there was one there. That creature is completely out of the game. We are down to 2 clanks left.
No wonder that spell took so long to prepare.
Mhm. And you still
Dice
got
gods
another
were
use
like-
of it.
The dice gods were like, sorry we fucked up your dice here.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're using 2d12s, anytime the numbers are exactly the same, it's a crit.
Dope.
That's really
That's
cool. I like that.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we've got a hex creature, and then we've got Treehopper's target. Who would like to finish one of these 2 off?
I would love to hit a bitch with my mace.
Do it.
Get maced. Let's see.
Nice. You're gonna run up to this, the hexed one, I'm assuming, since he's closer?
Yeah.
Okay, so you roll an 11 with fear. The good news is an 11 does hit.
Yay!
Well, technically a 12 because you got the hex bonus. So you do get to roll damage.
Okay. Yes. Thank God.
Okay. And 7 damage is enough to take out the hexed creature. Well, 8 damage because you got that bonus.
Nice.
However, because you rolled with fear, I get a fear token back and I get to take control. It is now my turn. There's only one left. It's right in front of Treehopper. So he's going to go ahead and attack you. He does not get any sort of bonus on the to hit. However, because I am the GM, I attack with D20s.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Because I'm God.
Get at me.
This is-
What you got?
I got a 17 to hit Treehopper, which does hit heartedly.
Yep.
Treehopper's so into this though.
Yeah, I'm so down.
Pain is how we grow.
Treehopper, you're going to take 8, which I don't think is enough to get to your major damage. I think that's still minor damage for you. Is that right?
Yeah, can I take an armor slot to have 0 damage?
You absolutely can. So he did not even, in all of his rage that you've killed his brethren, couldn't even damage you. He barely scratched your carapace.
Hell yeah.
And I think
There's
you
only
might
one
go
person
ahead-
who can kill me, and she's waiting at home with the kids.
Are you going next, or is someone else like to finish this last one off? Who wants to kill steal?
Can I buzz forward and smack it with my dual staff, which my staff is actually just another like insect antenna?
You can, because he's so far away, you'll have to make an agility roll to get there fast enough before Treehopper kills it. Go ahead and roll your agility.
Sure, I'll try.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's plenty. So
Hell yeah.
this is a reaction. You're not going to gain the hope from that, but you are all the way up in this thing's face. You see Treehopper like raising his weapon, ready to strike it down, and you're like, no, and you buzz right in. And go ahead and take a swing.
Okay, and I'm just gonna click on my staff. Oh, click on this.
Yeah, for staff, there should be like a little plus bonus.
Right. I see you. Attack roll.
25 is plenty, and you gain a hope. That was almost a crit. Good night.
Holy.
You could only do one better than
that. And then I roll.
So you gain a hope,
Oh, okay.
and then you roll damage.
All right. Okay.
8 damage is within this thing's major threshold. So, describe how you run up and steal this kill.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like buzz up, kind of fly around Treehopper's head and be like, "Hey, yeah, take that!" and then just hit him over the head with my very large, like, other bug antenna, roach antenna. That's what I'm gonna say it is.
Hell yeah.
Gross.
Decapitate it.
You're using parts of your enemies as weapons?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Or I mean,
You
hell
should pick up one of these chainsaws.
Absolutely. I love a thing that buzzes.
All right. So, you finish the combat, and it says, while the clanks are disarmed or destroyed, the forest falls eerily silent. Leaves sit in soft breezes, and from behind a moss-draped oak steps a foxfolk scout. She has
Hello,
luminous
friend.
eyes and a bit of dirt on her face. She kneels to examine one of the felled trees, then looks up at you, curiosity mingling with caution. You can see that she has a wound on her leg wrapped tightly with a strip of cloth.
I should not speak to this creature. I look terrifying.
Ooh. You said she's injured?
Yeah, you can see her leg is bandaged and there's like a little bit of dark soaking through.
Can I go up and cast Mending Touch?
As you approach her, she recoils a bit but doesn't run away. And you come a little bit slower and she allows you to touch her leg.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to help. I have some healing abilities. Is it okay if I try and heal you?
You see her maybe nod just slightly.
Okay. I promise I will be gentle, and then I'm just gonna... Okay, so you lay your hands on a creature.
Into place.
Healing magic into their wounds. Okay. So I can clear a hit point or a stress on them.
Okay, she could use a hit point back.
Okay.
She probably use a stress back too, but the hit point is what you're looking at for, as far as damage.
And then I say, can you tell me your name, hon?
My name's Sylvie.
Hi, Sylvie. That's an extra hit point or stress back now that I've learned something about her.
Okay.
Well
Okay,
done.
well, how are you feeling? I know this doesn't look like it felt really great. Are you doing okay? What's going on?
The metal men, they destroyed our village.
I am so sorry to hear that. That happened to me when I was about your age as well. Do you need any further assistance? And then I kind of look around to everyone and say, like, come on, guys, let's help the hurt little kid.
Yeah, whose butt do we have to kick?
Treehopper goes, "Where, child?"
About 2 days that way.
That's a very long
Far.
way.
Yes.
Are they still actively attacking your hometown? Okay, so we'll need to go do something about that. All right. Can you show us the quickest way?
The quickest? Yeah.
Great,
Okay.
let's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's mess them up.
You guys continue on for a few more hours before it's time to take a long rest.
Oh boy.
And yeah. The fun parts about long rests is if you click on your character sheet, there should be a button that says downtime.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. A little nap button?
Yep. When you click on the downtime, you have your option of short rest and long rest. They have basically the same options, but the long rest ones are better. You get to pick 2 moves during your long rest. That can be tend to all wounds, which heals you completely. It could be clear all stress, which gets all of your stress gone. It can be repair all armor, which puts all of your armor back to full. It can be prepare, which prepare is you basically just kind of hype yourself up for the next day and give yourself an extra hope. However, if 2 or more people decide to prepare together, everyone who prepares gains 2 hope instead of 1 hope. And there's also an option for work on a project that's more for like a long-term game where you would want to like start making new armor or trying to figure out a book you can't read, that kind of thing. But for a short rest, everyone gets to pick, or long rest, you get to pick 2 of those options. So if you want to heal all wounds, clear all stress, repair all armor, or gain any hope.
Does anyone want to prepare with me?
I do.
All right.
I'll
Excellent.
prepare.
So we have at least 2 people preparing. So anyone who wants to spend one of your moves preparing, you get to click prepare with others and you gain 2 hope in the morning instead of just 1.
Amazing.
Like a sleepover.
Mm-hmm.
We're all doing self-care.
And then if you hit the confirm button, it should automatically do the 2 things that you pressed.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Okay, Cleety.
Okay.
Neat.
As you continue, you push onward for the next day. Sylvie is running around, almost hurting you as she joyfully dashes between you from side to side, happy to have some new friends. She cannot shut up about her parents and the fish she caught and how she's trying to become an archer.
I just want to note that Bitsy is loving this and she's buzzing around her and also just equally gossiping the entire time about her family and her hive.
Beautiful. Now, she did say that her village was about 2 days to the east. However, she knows of a shortcut since you want to go there faster. So in the afternoon of the second day, she leads you onward, but the path descends into a dark hollow.
Oh,
The
goodness.
air grows heavy, and the trees twist together above you like a cage, blocking out the sun. Beneath your boots, the forest floor sinks into a bog with strange, faint, enticing voices. Each step threatens to drag you deeper or lead you astray. It seems the whispering mire was more than just a bedtime story. If only you could remember what your childhood tales had tried to teach you about this danger. So those we're going to treat as a puzzle encounter. There's no specific right way to get across. It's going to be up to you to decide how your characters would react to this and what they would come up with. It could be, just pushing forward as fast as you can. It can be using your intelligence or some other method.
Does this feel at all like magically induced? Like if we came from like the fairy court, does this kind of feel?
It does. In fact, it feels not like a spell, but like there's just a deep magic here that's ingrained into the earth and the trees and the bog.
Okay. Might I spend a hope to use bodyguard to the fairy queen to entreat the forest to allow us to pass?
Oh, that's interesting. So you'd like to kind of use a presence and ask the fort to let you pass.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll presence, spend a hope, and get that +2 bonus.
You got it. That's a 20 with fear.
That's a 20 with fear. So first thing that happens is I'm going to gain a fear.
Mm-hmm.
And you do succeed, but because you rolled with fear, there is a consequence. Mm-hmm. So as you're asking the earth and the trees and the forest to let you through, you see the roots of the trees sticking out of the bog start to glow almost in a pattern. And as you move across, you find that it lets you cross, but you turn around and your companions are still on the other side waiting.
Dude.
Would I know of a humanoid who might be well respected in this area?
Maybe there was some sort of story of a swamp witch, but not respected. This area is very spooky and avoided.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, Morven might have a move here. As part of the Fun Girl network, I would want to use an instinct roll
Okay.
to communicate with this like magical glowing area and convince it to let me cross safely.
Okay. So mushrooms are more than just what come out of the ground. Mushrooms are mostly an underground network. And you can feel that there's something here that you can communicate with. Go ahead and roll your instinct. And do you have also an experience that would tie to this or no?
I don't think so, no.
That's okay. So just roll straight instinct.
Okay.
Which is going to be your 2d12s plus your instinct bonus.
Okay. And then what is the instinct bonus?
For you, your instinct is a +2.
Oh, I see it. Okay. So 12.
Okay. Now, I do see one of your experiences is history of crafty survival.
Oh, yeah.
Did you want to spend a hope to add that survival history to your roll?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so take one of your hope away, and you have a total of 14 now.
Okay.
And that is a 14 with hope, so actually you gain that hope right back. That's wonderful.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
and you cross. The mushrooms are showing you where to step. Like as you're moving, you can see a little mushroom kind of shiver where you need to go next.
Okay.
And so you only just passed the threshold, but because you succeeded and with hope, I will give anyone else crossing advantage. For y'all, advantage when you roll your 2d12, you get to add a d6 on top of that.
Excellent.
So we've still got 3 more to go. Bitsy, you can fly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but she's just gonna fly across. She's just
Yeah, you
gonna-
auto pass.
Yeah.
I think
All right.
that Topaz is gonna follow right behind Bitsy and fly across.
You have wings as well?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh,
Alright,
right,
we'll
you're
keep-
the winged seraph, huh?
Uh-huh.
And
I'm a
we're
good
just gonna-
girl with wings.
We're going to leave Miris behind. Miris can just stay here for the rest of the adventure.
No, Nearest.
Well, I did have a mind to do like a showy blade dagger display and then cut myself and offer some blood and see if a sacrifice would do. But
Interesting.
I also have Shadow Stepper. So I think I'm just going to Shadow Step from this area of darkness to that area of darkness.
Okay. So there is still a little bit of danger. So give me that's probably an agility roll, I would think.
So it's actually an ability of the Nightwalker, Shadow Stepper. You can move from
Yes.
shadow to shadow when you move into an area of darkness or shadow cast by another creature. You can mark a
Correct.
stress to disappear, and when you reappear, you are cloaked.
Oh, you're going to mark several stress to get across?
Just one.
it's,
Just one.
it's a bit of a bog. What's the difference on this shadow step?
Far range.
Far range? Okay.
Yeah.
I would say you'd probably have to do 2 then to get fully across. Are you willing to mark
Okay.
2 stress?
Sure. Let's do it.
Okay. So you mark 2 stress and you just blink, and you're right on the tail of Treehopper at that point.
Okay.
All right. We managed to get through the what is this called again? The Whispering Mire.
Oh, that's a good name.
It was. All right.
That's an old gossip Appalachian name.
You emerge safely from the mire, deeper into the scarred woodlands and closer to the source of the clanks. Before sundown, you enter a clearing devastated with sawdust and acrid smoke. Tin-clad figures scurry between half-burnt stumps, their axes screeching on what used to be stone walkways. Towering above them, the lumber mill construct, an iron giant of pistons and crushing plates, dark smoke venting from its back and sparks cascading from its overheated joints. Banners on either side of its solid chest display the undeniable mark of the Merchant's Timber Corps.
Oh no. Who are they?
They are just some merchants from Ironburn that love to cut down trees to make money.
Let's go put eggs in all their shoes.
Yeah, so there's maybe a dozen of these little tin scrappers with axes, and they're going back and forth hauling lumber that they cut up to the lumber mill construct, which is sucking it all up, and you assume spitting out planks of wood or something similar. But this is the big bad.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I throw blades at it?
You can.
Wait, hang on. We don't need to start a fight yet.
Okay, be diplomatic first. All right. That's a good point.
But we
Not
have
even be
confirmed.
diplomatic, but maybe like plan for 10 seconds before we dive in.
What can
Just
I say? I'm
reappear
used to
underneath
working alone.
I can't believe you're the one saying this, Treehopper.
Bitsy, you are too small.
You're perfectly the right size.
I
Some
feel-
of us are big enough that we have to plan what will happen.
I think that Topaz is gonna step between Treehopper and Bitsy and just like put like a protecting hand out and be like, she's perfect. She's perfect. Don't call her too small. She is mighty within.
Thank you. Anyway, what's your
It's
plan?
actually just me talking to Matty.
So there are 10. Do the 10 axe people look like the people we fought 2 days ago?
No, they're a bit smaller. They actually have hands. They almost look like Lego hands, and they're just holding axes. The way these characters are going to work for combat is they're basically minions. One hit will knock
Okay.
one out. In fact, if you do extra damage, you could knock out more than one in a swing.
Nice.
Little cleave action.
Yeah, however, the big guy is considered a solo challenge, and he will wreck your shit. Oh, I can't curse. I'm sorry.
You can curse. Cursing's allowed.
I
Curse
was
yeah.
about to say, nobody
Oh.
told me.
Curse it up.
Okay.
Curse, yeah.
Curse.
What does so the environment that they're in right now is a big clearing. Do we Oh, child, Sylvie.
Yes?
Are there any I have no idea how to speak to children. Environmental factors that there may be around where we can gain an advantage. A
Not
gorge,
anymore.
heavy trees, anything like that.
They kind of cut all the trees down.
Well,
Even my treehouse.
Oh, come on. Let's get these guys.
So sad.
well, I'm out of ideas.
All right, well, I'm gonna go throw some blades at some minions now.
I guess we just go. I guess we go kick ass now.
Yeah.
All right, they are all in a clearing. They are all very far away, and Han wants something to say.
I have an out of character question. Does Treehopper just refer to each of his children as child? Does he not learn their names?
I'm not sure how many babies are born when praying mantises reproduce, but I bet
Let's
it's
find
more
out.
than you can keep track of names for.
Like
I bet it's way more than you can keep track of names for.
Anywhere between 50 and 400.
Yep. And he
We're
didn't
never supposed to have to learn them anyway.
and he didn't think that he was going to live long enough to see his children. So he didn't think he needed to learn the names.
Oh, amazing.
Okay.
Because he's
Thank
a
you. Sorry.
praying mantis. He thought he was going to get eaten after he got laid, and he didn't. So he
didn't
never
get
bothered
laid.
to learn his
His
children's names.
children-
That's his whole backstory.
Yes. So no,
I'm
he
sorry.
never learned his children's names.
The way you referred to Sylvie, I was not going to be able to focus on the combat until I learned the answer to that question. Thank you for your time. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Let's get
Yeah.
'em.
Okay. I'm gonna can I get in very close range of all the minions?
So they're all far away right now and kind
Okay.
of over this empty field. So the minions are going to be considered two groups, and then there's a solo construct. So there's 5 minions in one spot, 5 minions in another, and the lumber mill construct is kind of right in the center. If you'd like to get close to any of these groups, it's going to cost you a full turn just to get close to them.
Okay. I'll move close to one of the clumps, one half of the minions.
Okay.
And then I will throw blades at them.
Before you throw blades, as you run up closer to one of the groups, everyone sees Miris just take off. Does anyone else want to do anything? Are we all charging or are we all staying back?
I'm going to charge with
Um,
Miris as well.
Yeah.
Flying.
I
Go for the
will
big one.
I will first become unstoppable. And then I will charge in.
What's Unstoppable do for you?
I will once per long rest, you can become unstoppable with a D4 for my unstoppable die.
Oh, okay.
after I make a damage roll that deals at least 1 hit point to a target, I'll increase that die. Um, Basically, while unstoppable, I reduce the severity of all physical damage without having to expend armor. And I add the current value of the unstoppable die to my damage roll, and I cannot be restrained or vulnerable.
Yeah, I like this mechanic. Basically, it's a scaling rage, but once you hit peak, it just turns off.
Yeah. So I will be kicking into unstoppable now.
All right.
Nice.
So, Meg,
Yeah.
Miris, Bitsy, and is it Morven are all going together?
Topaz is fine too.
Topaz, are you going to the
I am
side?
also here.
Going toward, I thought I heard you going towards the big construct in the middle.
Oh yes, I am trying to go towards the big construct in the middle. I
Okay, and
apologize.
Treehopper, which one are you going towards?
Towards the big construct. If I'm unstoppable, I might as well, you know?
You might as
Yeah.
well. All right, so as you charge out into battle, with Treehopper screaming at the top of his lungs, they all turn towards you. They stop what they're doing and they get ready to fight. But it is still your turn because no one has missed and no one's rolled fear. So, assuming we run close enough to get up to all of these creatures, who wants to go first?
I want to rain blades
Okay.
over one group of 5. And because it is blade related, I'm going to go. Well, I don't know if I even need to go all out. Let me roll it first. Can I do that? Can I decide whether to spend the hope to add Blade Master after I see what my roll is?
Probably. I don't know what Blade Master does, but that sounds right.
It's one of my experiences.
Oh, your experience? So, experience is going to help with your to hit roll, so you should be
Right.
spending it first.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. Can I see what the roll is first before I decide whether to spend the hope to add 2?
No.
I have to declare first. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. It's a one shot. We're going to do it all.
I will tell you, since it is a one shot, their difficulty hit these little tin scrappers is only a 9.
Right. Well, okay. So actually, I have 4 hope total. So I'm going to actually save my 3 to activate a rogue feature. Do I have to wait till next turn to do that? Probably.
You spend it as you activate it. So, are you activating it now or later?
Let's activate it now.
Okay, and what is that feature you're activating?
Rogue's dodge. Spend 3 hope to gain a +2 bonus to your evasion until the next time an attack succeeds against you. Otherwise, this bonus lasts until your next rest.
That is a big bonus. So, you get a +2 to evasion until you get hit.
Can I still rain blades on these bitches?
Yep. Absolutely.
Yay!
Get him. Get him, girl.
Oof.
A 9. Is it a meets it beats it game?
It is.
Yay! I did roll fear. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, you roll with fear. So the good news is you hit all of them,
Yay!
and I believe you still roll damage for that.
Okay. Yes, I do. Hang on. My thing was covering it. Damage roll. 6.
Beautiful. You destroy this entire group with a single attack. Keeping in mind they are minions, it only takes 1 damage to kill any of them. So 1 damage to all of them takes out the whole group. Yeah. Unfortunately, I get a fear, and it becomes my turn. The first thing I would like to do is the lumber mill construct will activate. It's going to do a trample. It's going to mark one of its stresses, and it's going to run over towards you. It's going to trample everybody in the path because we have people that are very close to the lumber mill construct and people that are close to where this group went down. So all of you are within range. I'm going to make a single attack against everybody in the group.
Even if we're flying?
Yes, because it's going to try to slam into you. It's a gigantic construct. It's basically a factory on chicken legs.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Baba Yaga style. I like it.
And of course, I don't think a 6 hits anyone, but I do get
Let's go.
a +4 to that roll. So does a 10 hit anybody?
And that's against our evasion number.
It is
Is that
against
correct?
evasion. So it looks like I hit Matty. It looks like I hit Han. And it looks like I would have hit Kathryn, but Morven has that dodge on, which puts you up to 12 instead of 10.
Oh.
Bummers.
No, it's Miris who has dodge.
Oh, it's Miris who has dodge. Excuse me.
Oh. Okay.
So I didn't hit Morven.
Okay.
Sorry, Morven.
My apologies.
It is what it is.
Wow, Miris, you're at 15. That's crazy. All right, so Treehopper,
Don't
Topaz,
hit me. Can't even see me.
I'm going to get crushed by this thing as it tramples through. It doesn't do a crazy amount. It's only 3 damage, which isn't going to get past anybody's major threshold. So everyone takes 1 damage that was hit. You can use an armor to negate that.
I'll be using an armor to negate
I
that.
will be using an armor.
I will also.
Actually, if Topaz and Treehopper were charging towards the construct together,
Mhm.
would we count that as Topaz being in very close range to me?
Absolutely, yes.
Then I will instead mark a stress so that Topaz does not take any damage at all. And
Okay.
I will use my ability I am your shield to kind of grab and pull and hide as the construct
Oh,
stomps
that's
on
sweet.
just me, but I take all of the damage.
So you're taking 2 damage then.
And I can expend any amount of armor slots that I need to if I want to negate it all.
Okay, are you going to do that then?
I actually have a question about Unstoppable, though.
Oh, right, because it's going to lower the damage.
Both of these attacks are only minor damage for me, which gets negated to no damage. So do I just take no damage for that, or do you want me to take at least 1 because it's 2 instances of damage?
It's honestly probably going to be no damage. Let me double check your unstoppable here. After you make a damage roll,
2 instances of minor damage, and minor gets reduced to none.
You reduce the severity of physical damage by 1 from minor to none. Yeah, and then I am your shield. When an ally would take damage, you can mark a stress to stand on the way and make that yourself the damn target instead. Oh, actually, I don't think you'd be able to use your shield because you're already the target as well.
Okay.
So for you, you're not going to take any damage. But for I'm your shield, it says it basically changes the target to you instead, but you're already the target.
Got it. Okay.
But that will come in handy soon. Trust me.
Got it.
All right, so Topaz, you do take the 1 damage, unfortunately, but it's only 1 damage. You can negate it with an armor.
And I'll do that.
I am also going to use one of my fear to activate this creature's special ability. And I'm going to roll a d6, and he's going to poop out that many minions.
Oh no. He's a minion machine.
4. All right, so we've got a new group, which is next to the major group now. So only Topaz and Treehopper are not close. You're close. Everyone else is very close. And there are 4 new Tin Men. But my turn is over. It's back to the heroes, whatever you guys want to do next.
Can I use my experience, my leader experience, to take, since I'm going straight for the big construct, and blast him?
Blast him.
Gonna blast him. Okay. Gonna do +2.
You're going to step forward, shout everyone behind me, and then shoot off some attack?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Let me blast.
Cost you a hope to add 2 to this attack roll.
Okay.
And what attack are you using?
Okay, let me take one of my hope skis. And I'm gonna use Bolt Beacon again.
Oh, yes, very good.
And Hit him. And 23 with fear.
Yep. So the good news is a 23 does hit. The construct's difficulty is 13, so you cleared that pretty easily. You shoot him with a magic blast, and go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Alrighty, dighty.
All right, 6 damage does not get past its major threshold, so you do only do 1 damage to it, but you hit it with this holy light, and you can see where it hits. The metal is just a little bit softer, and it kind of pushes in a bit. It gives everybody a chance to do extra damage. This creature is now vulnerable. Anyone
Yay.
who, until it gets rid of the vulnerable status, you will have advantage on your roll, which again is you add a d6 to your attack rolls.
Excellent.
And for anybody who has any sort of special abilities to vulnerable creatures, it is now the time for the enemies because you rolled a fear, so I gain a fear, and I take control. I'm going to have the group of 5 that's not right there with you. They're going to run up, and they will attack as a group. So they're all going to probably get to Topaz first because Topaz and Treehopper are the closest. So Topaz, you've got 5 of these little minions running up on you. They are going to make 1 group attack, which is not good. It's a -2. But if they succeed, they do 2 damage for each in the group.
Ah.
It was nice knowing y'all. Okay.
All right. See if I can
I'm still
hit
close
you.
to you. I'm still gonna jump in and do this if
They miss.
There we go.
They whiff badly. I am then going to spend a fear to activate the other group of minions. This is only 4. And they're going to go for, I think, Bitsy. They see Bitsy's got that enemy as a weapon. She's got a big old booty stinger.
Got that thing.
She got that thing. Bitsy, these guys come swinging at you with an axe and just barely miss. You fly right out of their range, taunting them as you do. And I've kind of spent enough fear for myself. It's y'all's turn.
I'd like to immediately smack one of those guys in the face that came at me. So
absolutely do it. The more damage you do, the more you can take out in one swing.
beautiful. Okay, I don't think I have anything that can add on to that. So let's just roll. Darn.
Oh, brutal.
Brutal.
That is so close.
Miss.
And you roll with fear. So not only do you miss, but I gain a fear, and it's their turn instantly. They're going to swing right back at you as a group.
No.
And this time they are going to hit.
No.
There's 4 of them, so they do 8 damage. 8 damage reaches into your major threshold. You take 2 health damage.
I would like.
Which you,
am I able to
Go ahead.
like hex when I get that damage?
does Hex work on yourself?
Yes. It, when a creature causes you or an ally.
Okay. So you can. I will say that again, these creatures
Yeah, you
have a very low evasion, and a
Fine.
single damage knocks them out.
I won't hex them. I will just
Okay.
curse them out.
Do you want to spend an armor to reduce that damage?
Yes, actually I do.
Okay, so you spend an armor, then you only take 1 health instead of 2. I am then going to spend a fear, and I'm going to activate the construct. The construct is going to swing down at Maris. You're looking all dodgy. Let's see if we can get rid of that.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
Uh-oh.
It gets a +4 to its attack rolls.
No, that's so much.
It is a lot, especially because it rolls a d20. And a 14 is not enough to hit your new AC.
Honey.
Sorry. It has a special ability where I can activate it twice in a row, which normally you can't do. So I'm going to spend another fear and swing at you again.
No, thank you.
And I miss again. Y'all are getting lucky.
Look at our sneaky little gal.
Can't hit what you can't see.
It's just trying to stomp on you, and you keep dodging between, poofing between the shadows.
We actually just have John Cena in our party.
All right, Treehopper and Topaz are dealing with the 5 by themselves. Everyone else is dealing with the major construct and 4 minions. Who wants to go next?
I think it is time for this tree topper to meet Treehopper, and I would like to swing my axe.
Nice axe. Mine's better.
Yeah.
Nice.
So am I able to just like ignore these minions and go hack at the big bastard?
Yeah, so there's no such thing as like an opportunity attack. Some creatures might have a special ability, but these definitely do not. So if you want to forget the 5 and go focus on the big boy, go for it.
Okay. Yes.
He is within close range, so you can move and attack.
Excellent. And do I still have the advantage from the beacon, the light beacon spell?
Yeah, it has to spend a special action to turn that off, and it hasn't done that yet. It instead wanted to try to kill, and it couldn't kill.
Excellent. Then I will go ahead
You
and
need to get your
roll.
steps in.
So when you roll, there should be a little thing that says advantage. Yep, it added that. Oh yeah, 24 is plenty. On the downside, you rolled with fear. So
On the downside, I rolled with fear. Yeah.
But you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Weak.
That is weak. You smack into this thing. However, when you do so, you trigger its weak structure feature. It has a passive ability that whenever it marks physical damage, it marks 1 additional damage. So you just hit this for 2 HP. It now has a total of 3 health gone.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It is going to use its reaction since you rolled with fear. It is going to take its turn, and the first thing it's going to do is, so you see some like little spider bots come out and start mending the place where the beacon hit. It is no longer vulnerable. And then it's going to spend a fear to try to stomp on Matty. Treehopper, this is a D20 plus 4 to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
And that one will hit you.
That'll hit. That'll play.
Yeah, you're not going to like this. I'm going to spend what do I have to spend here? Is it a stress? A stress. So that's 2 stress that it's used. It's going to add a 10 to its damage.
Okay.
Oh.
And it already rolls with this special attack a D20.
Jeez.
Bring it on.
And it crit on the damage, so it did 30 damage to you, which a lot of people don't know this. Treehopper's severe range is 21. So if I hadn't used that extra 10, it would have only been major damage.
Wow.
But I
You a
have
tank.
I have the Stalwart subclass Iron Will feature, so I can mark an additional armor slot to reduce damage severity. So I'm going to go
And you are already doing the reduction from your D4.
So I will take no damage and mark 2 armor slots.
Amazing.
What?
I was gonna
What?
hex him, but all right, yeah.
So if I may,
For someone who's trying to die, you're doing a really bad job.
I would like to, much like Iron Man, as the stomp comes down, just reach up and grab the foot and just hold it above me as I am preventing it from stomping me into the ground.
Okay. I'm going to spend another fear because I've just got so many of them. And I'm going to activate the 5 who are just around Topaz now. Topaz, it's just you and the 5, so they're all going to try to attack you.
Fuck me.
Yikes.
Okay, let's go.
Remember, they do have a -2, so they're not that great. And they whiffed it completely. They don't do anything.
They just go around like this. Chop.
That was so bad. I'm just going to let you all go next.
And I feel like Topaz is just like looking around at these little minions going by, or just like, are you even trying?
All right. I haven't seen Morven do much recently. Would you like to take a swing at something?
Yeah, I would like to use my short staff, and I'm closer to the 4, right?
Yeah, there are 4 right there.
Okay. Yeah, so I would like to take a swing at them with my short staff.
Okay. So it's going to be the 2d12, and I'm guessing your short staff gives you probably a +2. We can double check on that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your dice.
Okay.
That's going to be plenty on the to hit. You did roll with fear because the 10 was bigger.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage, which looks like it's a d8 + 1.
Okay.
Seven. So you actually take out 2 of this group.
Okay.
That's my
You-
mushroom.
You just basically kind of close your eyes and start swinging, and when you open your eyes, half of this little group has just fallen over. You see little sparks coming out of their necks. But because you were a little reckless, you gave me a fear token, and it is now my turn. The 2 that are left are going to try to attack you right back because you just destroyed their buddies.
Okay.
That was the wrong roll. An 11 versus Morven. I think that hits your evasion.
Yeah.
But because there's only 2 of them left, they only do 4 total damage, which is minor damage for you. You could take 1 hit, or you could spend an armor to negate it.
I'll take the 1 hit.
Unless Treehopper wants to jump in on that.
Am I close enough to jump in? Because
You are, but it's only 1 damage.
Do you want me to stop you from taking 1 damage?
No, that's okay.
Oh, I can. Oh wait, no, because they're stupid. I'm not gonna hex them. Oh, I want to hex everyone.
Yeah.
I want to hex them all.
All right. The big guy will go. I'll spend a fear, and we'll have the construction bot, the lumber mill construct. Yeah, he'll go ahead and swing down on Treehopper. You ran up. You're killing things.
Get at me. Bring it on.
6 does not hit you. I cannot roll well tonight. I'll go ahead and give the spotlight back to one of you. Who would like to go next?
I would like to use my voice of dread and buzz into the construct's ears.
You're just flying up next to it going, doom, doom, doom.
And I'm going to torment them with my words. Yeah. And on success, they must mark a stress and become temporarily vulnerable.
Like
I have to
vicious
mark a stress?
mockery?
Okay, but it says on success, so you have to roll for it?
Yes. So
Okay.
I roll for
It's
it.
so big that you just sound like Flight of the Bumblebee.
I'm going to say I'm pretty sure a 7. Oh, well, no, excuse me. You crit.
Oh, I did. Oh, you're right. I totally
Crit.
forgot.
Forget your 7. You got a crit.
Oh,
Yay!
yeah. Okay, great.
What does a crit mean for this?
Not.
What's this ability called?
It's called Voice of Dread. It's a spell.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure just success means marking stress and becoming temporarily vulnerable for you. So no other damage.
There's no damage, unfortunately, but because you crit, you get a hope. You mark a stress. And you get to take the narrative of how this happens. It's just a spell that you're casting, but you can describe it if you'd like. They are marking a stress and becoming vulnerable.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go up to the construct and be like, hey, man, and I'm just going to go off about all of my complaints about the hive and be like, just really boring him and annoying him.
It doesn't really have a mouth, but it's like you can see it just trying to shake you off.
So then my mother-in-law?
And it's back to being vulnerable.
Oh boy. Well, I need to attack somebody with my dagger so I can get a hope and do more rain of blades.
Okay.
So
There's a big vulnerable construct in front of you.
let's do that. So I hit advantage, right?
Yeah, so advantage, we'll add a d6. So you got a total of 12 with fear. Its difficulty is 13, so you just barely missed, and you gave me a fear.
Dang it.
And it's my turn. On my turn, it's going to try to...
Wait, pause. Luckbender, my fairy feet. I want to spend the last of my hope to make Miris re-roll and take the higher.
Ooh!
I have that too. I forgot about
Pause
So
what
I
I
just
said.
roll it again.
With advantage, because you're making the same roll.
Still
God
miss,
damn
but
it.
with hope this time.
So that's better. You actually gain a hope. I don't gain a fear, although it is still now my turn.
Okay.
The construct is getting a little swarmed. It's going to trample over everybody except Topaz, because Topaz is the only one not underfoot. Its trample is a regular attack. A 16 should hit everybody, including Meg.
Damn it.
Owie.
Meg's special shield is going to go away, and everyone except for Topaz is going to take a d8 damage. Which is only a 2, which is minor damage to everybody. Treehopper, that's nothing. Everyone else is going to mark 1 or an armor.
Can I hex? Can I hex? Can I hex? Can I hex?
You can now hex because it has attacked a creature next to you.
I hex it. And
Until it decides to get rid of that condition, I think, everybody gets a +1 to hit and a +1 damage when attacking the construct, the big guy.
Hell yeah.
get hexed.
Get hexed.
Get hexed.
Take that, Clanker.
Okay, Morven
Language.
would like
Are
to.
you keeping up with fear and gonna keep people attacking, or is it us again?
I'm going to use the group over by Topaz because Topaz is not doing much, so we're going to attack her again.
Okay.
It is with a -2. I'm probably not going to hit you. Or I will hit you. And there's 5 of them.
you.
He says before casually rolling a 15.
That is 10 total damage, which hits your major threshold. So you can take 2 damage or mark 1 armor and reduce that to just 1 damage.
I will take some armor damage and some hoop damage.
Okay.
Topaz, would you like to fight back?
Topaz would abso-fucking-lutely like to fight back. Topaz is gonna whack him with her mace. And that is 16.
16 is plenty to hit. Again, they only have a difficulty of 9.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
I just want to roll with hope. Just a little bit of hope.
Yeah, we
I
haven't
got
rolled with
you.
hope in a while. It's been brutal.
I got you, Boo. I'm going to use my hallowed aura, and Miris is going to glow a little bit, and that fear is going to turn into hope.
Oh, okay. So it's the same roll, it just gets hope instead of fear?
Yep.
Very cool.
Yay! 6.
6 damage is going to take 2 of them out.
I can only do that once per rest.
That's still very powerful.
Yeah.
Topaz, you now only have 3 next to you, and you gain a hope.
Yay! Excellent.
Use it wisely.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, you can act again right now if the party likes, or we can move on to a different person.
Someone else go for it.
I think it's time to get back to chopping.
Yeah. Chop chop.
I want to chop him.
The big boy? All right.
Yeah.
You're up to what,
Um,
3 on your D4 now?
I am up to. I've actually only hit once, so I'm only up to 2.
Oh, okay, you're at 2 then.
Yeah. But I have advantage, right? Because it's vulnerable from Bitsy.
Still vulnerable, yep.
And
Hell yeah.
hexed.
And Hex, which is a +1 to hit and damage.
Okay. So then I will just go ahead and click that. That is a 21 with hope.
Yeah.
So you gain a hope, and you definitely hit.
Hell yeah. Okay. Got clear. Go away buttons. Okay. So that is. Oh my god. So 15 plus 1, so 16 damage.
16 damage is enough to push it to its severe threshold. So you do not 3, but 4 damage because of its vulnerability. This thing now has 7 damage and is shaking apart. There are bits falling to the ground, but it is still up.
Much like how it's chopping
my
trees
dagger?
down from the bottom, I'm going for its ankles. I'm just going nuts on its ankles.
I guess it's better than going ankles on its nuts.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it like to know?
I'm gonna go in for a throat slice.
A coup de grace.
Yeah.
It has no throat, but you're going to find some vulnerable port, no bigger
Yeah.
than a wall rat.
Going in for the kill with my dagger, and I'm gonna spend my hope to add the Blade Master to it.
There you go. Again, the difficulty you're looking for is a 13.
Oh my god.
Of course, you've more than almost doubled that. You got 24, 25. You were very close to doubling that, yeah.
Wow.
And it's with, so you gain your health back.
Yay!
Roll your damage.
Go. Oh. Hit a button.
4,
Yeah.
which doesn't feel like much, but again, it is vulnerable to physical damage. You get your knife wedged into it, and you can feel that you've stopped some important gear from being able to turn, and you hear this loud grinding sound inside of it as it just kind of twists and fall over. It falls over into the ground, missing most of you, but it has a death quake. When it marks its last HP, I get to make a final attack against all targets that are within very close range.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
F you. It explodes very cautiously. No one gets hurt. The rest of the minions you see just kind of stop and slump down as if they weren't actually independent. They were just being controlled by the construct.
I've seen the end of Phantom Menace.
So now you have valuable information for Queen Edelyn. You can take the banners off of this construct as proof, and you've at least stopped their intrusion for now. Unfortunately,
Yay.
Sylvie and the rest of her village, those who survived, are homeless, but at least they're safe.
We'll find places for you. No problem.
Yeah, you can come to my
We'll
neck of the
find-
woods.
Yeah, we'll roll out the tent city. It'll be great.
When you make it back to the city, when you go visit Queen Edelyn in Glimmer Grove, you are all rewarded. You gain a bag of gold. Gold in this game is measured in handfuls. 10 handfuls is a bag. 10 bags is a chest. You are rewarded with 1 bag, which is a good chunk of money. The other thing that happens is as you rest and finally relax, you get to level up.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Leveling up in this game is one of my favorite parts. As you gain from level 1 to 2, you'll see on the Roll20 here, you enter Tier 2. Upon entering second level, you gain a new experience at +2. So you get to add a third skill, basically. You get to make up whatever it is. You gain a +1 bonus to your proficiency. So now whenever you're rolling for your weapon damage, you roll 2 dice instead of 1 dice. And every time you level up in this tier, you get to pick 2 of those bonuses below. So you can get a +1 bonus to 2 unmarked character traits up at the top. You can do that a total of 3 times in this tier, which would put everything at +1. For right now, you could do that once or twice. Or permanently gain an extra hit point slot, which is big. You could permanently gain an extra stress slot. You can permanently gain a +1 bonus to 2 of your experiences, making them a +3. You can choose an additional domain card of your level or lower, or you can get a +1 bonus to your evasion permanently.
That is a massive power spike from level
Yeah.
1 to level 2. That is
Yes.
wild.
Awesome.
And you'll not hit another power spike until level 5, and then a final power spike at level 8.
Oh my gosh, I can make people not able to lie to me.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm taking that card.
Yeah.
Let's kick ass.
If you choose the domain card, it is per tier, but it has to be your level or lower. So you can't take a 3rd or 4th powered domain card, but
Got it.
you do also, at the bottom there, it mentions updating your level on your character sheet, adjust your damage threshold. Your damage thresholds are your armor plus your level. So everybody's damage threshold, the lower and larger numbers would go up by 1, and you get an additional domain card of your level or lower just for leveling up. That's without choosing the bonus domain card. So everyone would have 3 domain cards just for hitting level 2.
Okay.
Wow.
And then if you look a little bit further into the future, in the tier 3 and tier 4, you'll see some of the options have that like big, bold black around them. That means in order to get the bonus, you have to pick both boxes. So on level 3, if you want to increase your proficiency by an additional 1, you'd have to spend 2 ticks into those boxes, which you could do at level 5, or you could put 1 there at level 5 and then later on 1 at level 6 or 7. And it does offer the option of multi-classing, which is interesting because each class has like your little class card that you have with your subclass that tells you cool stuff you can do. As you reach higher tiers, you're going to get a better version or in addition to that one. But if you multi-class, you don't get those better versions. Instead, you get 2 classes.
Hell yeah.
This is so exciting.
Yeah, this is very fun and very easy to pick up on. Like,
Yeah.
having, like none of us had experience besides you, Mateo, and we all just feel like it was pretty easy to just jump in. Minus roll
Yeah.
For
20
me, I
being
think the hardest part was that the threshold damage, but once you start to do it a couple of times, it makes sense.
Yeah.
What did you guys think was the most difficult thing to learn?
The freeform nature of it. I'm used to very like regimented. You go, then I go, then you go, then I go. But just having it being like we're gonna pass this magical ball of energy around like an improv class of like we're gonna decide who goes. That was interesting. I was like, how do I keep myself from talking too much and also too little?
Yeah.
I think like long term that but like has potential to build so much party trust, like of just like learning from each other. I think that's a really neat mechanic. Or lack of mechanic maybe is the better way of putting it.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
What I like about not having the structure is it gives you a chance to really talk about how your skills can bounce off one another potentially and work together so that you can, you can put the right order down. You don't have to wait for your turn.
Mhm. That's
Now,
so
as soon
cool.
as I can figure out what button to hit to level up, it's going to be super sick.
You have to go into the character builder.
Yes.
I found it.
Ugh.
I'm
It took-
upgrading all of my things, even though this is a one shot and we're done. I'm still leveling her up.
Who knows?
Same.
I'm gonna keep
We
it.
might have more Daggerheart one shots, or who knows? Maybe we'll just play campaigns in the Discord. We're open to stuff, so this isn't the end. for
Absolutely,
your
if everyone
characters.
likes it.
Never the end.
Bring,
This
them,
is
bring
great.
them back for either more one shots, or we'll figure something out. So this was very fun, Mateo.
Thank
Or
you
leave
so
your characters, and I can use your characters as villains in other games.
Totally.
Oh,
Bet.
hell yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Evil Bitsy.
Evil. I love the voice.
Thank you. It's like the first time I've really, besides my Tiffany voice.
So what's the next game y'all running?
Ooh,
That's Han.
I'm like, wait, I have a script. No, I'm kidding. We have our Echoes campaign coming back on Monday.
Yep.
Actually, before I go with Meg, I think you have a little plug ski.
Sure, why not? If you don't already know, I game over on Grimstone Gaming. We're very good friends with the Teahouse. We also have a monthly community game called Once Upon a One Shot, and we are also playing Daggerheart this month. It's going to happen on the 24th. And then we're playing Deathmatch Island next month. Looks like it's probably going to be on the 28th of February, but TBD. So if you want to get involved, our Discord is also open to all first-time players, first-time game masters, whatever. We also did just launch our Secret Agent Barbie track of Tabletop Turntable. First session was last night, so it's available on YouTube, and it is so much fun. You should go check it out. But we're back next week with our flagship campaign, Essentia. It's Tuesdays at 7:30. Thank you
Hell
for having
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Of
Now you
course.
ask them so you can tell them all about how to run the game.
Exactly. Meg, you're locked and loaded. And then yeah, we have, like I said, Echoes on Monday, and then I'll be DMing our pickup D&D on Wednesday. So come check out and see who Wayne is going to be throwing into danger next week.
Yes.
Into
also have
Wanger.
A second
Into Wanger!
campaign.
Into Wanger!
I love
Just
that.
writing that down.
Hands like
That's what they
isn't
put.
that?
That's what they put Jesus in, right? In a wanger.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm envisioning a new shirt design with Wayne wearing sunglasses, and it says "Welcome to the Wanger Zone."
Yes.
Oh, all my artists out there, I can't
Get
draw.
on it.
Please help.
Wait, and he's already a goose. You can just snap his neck, and it'll be like he's from Top Gun. Too soon?
Too soon.
Too soon for a 40-year-old movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, man. No. Poor Wayne.
Well, now
Poor
I know how
Wayne.
that movie ends, and now I don't have to watch it.
It's a great one.
Amazing.
Goose.
Well, on that note, Mateo, anything else from our lovely DM before we say goodnight to the stream?
Play new games.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, play new games. And with that, good night, stream!
Bye.
Bye.